Damn, it seems like it's about to rain, girl. Clouds up here looking just like that. Damn. Hey, what's up, you guys? Y'all come up in here. I'm probably just gonna go get my little my little, if I say folding shirt, cause you know it is folding shirt season. Um, we'll get my little shirt and sit on my porch. Probably do that. Yeah, I'd probably be good. Let's see. But y'all come up in here. Come up in here, like, share, subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notifications button so you know when I go live and stuff like that. Ooh. Ah. Oh. Ooh. Yes, ma'am. In here, girl. Fuck. I just need two more people so I can get to motherfucking 700. And if you gonna come in, don't come in, subscribe, and then leave. Y'all know how y'all love to do that. But whatever. Whatever make you feel better, girl. Fuck. Gotta get my little chair, girl. Probably gonna have to buy me another one, too. Put it right here. But y'all come up in here, tap the screen up, and say, hey, let me know where y'all from, girl. When I found it. Hell, I don't know shit. As long as the bitch don't fall while I'm sitting down, I'm good. But happy birthday, Brandy. Brandy Norwood. The Vocal Bible. Happy birthday. Girl, I think what they say she 47, if I'm not mistaken. To all the Brandy fans, it's her birthday today, girl. She from here, from tired ass, late ass, retired ass Mississippi. But happy birthday to the Vocal Bible. Y'all get up in here, tap the screen, tap it up, it's free. Share the live so more people can come in. You may not stay, but somebody else might. And subscribe. Subscribe, subscribe. And if you don't want to watch this live, I got a whole nother live that I did earlier, sometime this morning, girl, I forgot. Talking about the crash out that happened at the airport. About the black gay man, since y'all always be like, we don't do nothing, girl. Asking y'all, was it a valid crash out? Was it a valid crash out that he did at the airport about the Epstein files? Nobody seems to want to talk about that. Y'all just want to stay focused on homosexuality. And this is bigger than that, the bigger picture. Girl, they were eating us, still eating us, raping women, raping children, children having children. And y'all do not have outrage about it like y'all should. Y'all call this man crazy. He's insane. No, he was valid. He was valid in his response and his outrage. Question is, somebody has to sacrifice themselves. Some people have to sacrifice themselves to look crazy, to wake y'all up. To wake y'all up. That's what he was doing. Because What the fuck you mean y'all not outraged about women and children? Y'all always ask who's gonna protect the women and children as if we own a Titanic. This black gay man did not have to do that. He put his life on the line. Don Lemon put his life on the line. These are black gay men, gay black men that are putting their life on the line. And y'all calling them crazy. They're taking away the freedom of press. Now working on what? Taking away the freedom of speech. And nobody, y'all talking about homosexuality, but we're the men that are trying to protect y'all. We're not, because y'all, we're not traditional masculine. Why would you want traditional masculine? That's barbaric, chaotic type of men, bully ass type of men. This is why Trump is in office. That's the true definition of the traditional masculinity. But just because the men are someone that you can't fuck, y'all see them as a waste, a disgrace. But these are the black gay men that are, these are the men, the black men that are protecting, putting their life on the line. But y'all can't see past homosexuality. But y'all got a pedophile, a racist, a bigot in the office. That's why we're here. And y'all think I just be talking about Happy Black Queer History Month? No, it's for you to go on Google to look up what has black queer men done for society. Have they fought in war? Yes. Yes, we've always been here. Homosexuals have always been behind the scenes. They've almost erased us from history. But just because we're someone you can't fuck, but y'all do that reverse shit, acting as if homosexuality equals just sex. Hey, what's up, y'all? Damn, girl, I just got to do it, girl. Woo. Because I'm about to, about to burp a little bit. My bad, my bad. Hey, I see y'all. I see y'all. I just have to get this out. You know, y'all make sure y'all tap the screen. Tap it up, honey. I mean, I'm not gonna I'm never gonna stop talking about this because it's so serious. It's serious, and nobody is outraged about it. But y'all so focused on the messenger instead of the message. Y'all probably ain't hear a damn thing I said. Probably not hear a damn thing I said, but just focus on trying to tear me down or you're going to hell, God this, religion that, and this is why we're here. Don't y'all ever get sick of it. And it all goes back to racism, white supremacy. Sounds very systemic, doesn't it? Black people, wake the fuck up. Wake up. Wake up. And I know we're tired. We're tired, exhausted about being called lazy, this and that. We don't do nothing. All we do is complain, victim mentality, and all this type of shit. But black invented everything. Everything. And we already know they've forever been on our case and they never gonna stop. They never gonna stop. But the fight ain't over. The fight is not over. Stop looking for the Martin Luther King Jr.'s, the Rosa Parks, and Malcolm X's. These people are still here because they live on in our blood. They live on. There's people they just have different faces. The lesbians, the gays, bisexuals, the transgenders. These people that y'all hate are the ones that are fighting, but y'all don't see that. That's why they made us a target, the propaganda, because they know that y'all hate trans women, so they use that against y'all as if they are a threat, but y'all have no evidence, no real evidence proving that they are. That's why y'all can hate the messenger. Just like me, y'all hate me. Y'all looking at me. Oh, you a bad. You a nigga. You a trans. You a boy. And so totally forget that's selective hearing. But totally disregard the message just because you were conditioned to hate homosexuals. But that very thing is what's keeping you from getting your Section 8, from getting your, retirement check every month, from being able to get your food, all this type of stuff, because you voted against yourself by voting against me. Y'all gotta come out of there. Y'all see this question right here. See, what does it like? Y'all just think I be talking, and it's fine to ask your questions, but you'll totally miss the message by focus on if I'm a boy, a girl, a trans, gay, a man, a woman, and totally miss what I was saying. I'm a person was talking about the Epstein's file, selective outrage, racism. Totally missed thing, and we ain't nobody talking about the Epstein files, but focused on homosexuality. And if I say I am gay or trans, you're out the door, and you ain't got nothing against pedophiles. Maybe because a lot of y'all are pedophiles, predators. See, this is pathetic. And I know people got their select few. They got their select few that they love, that they appreciate, only because they cater to y'all existence. They validate y'all existence. But if they did not agree with everything you said, they are the pedophiles. But no, they are homosexual. They are homosexual, not a pedophile. A pedophile is not a sexual orientation. They are predators, babe. Y'all not outraged about the Epstein files. They are cannibalism. They are eating women, children, raping women and children, fucking women and children without their consent. How can a child make a grown ass man or woman want to fuck them? That's why the victim shaming goes on. Because instead of letting these women know that they were survivors, y'all taunted, shamed the women that survived R. Kelly. Instead of talking about, y'all was talking about how the woman, why did she even stay, or why, instead of letting them know that they were actually survivors. Said nothing about him being at the recess at the schools, befriending these little girls. Y'all said nothing about P. Diddy. Where's the outrage about P. Diddy with the minors, the little boys? They were minors. But it's not the same. It's a double standard, even with that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But same thing with religion. Same thing with religion. God and religion is not the same. Whatever your God is, okay. But then religion has been used for generations since colonialism to control. Indigenous people gave up their land, their freedom for a book because they played on your beliefs. And I'm happy to see a lot of our community is waking up. Um, but it's not enough to the point where we're able to stand with each other. Because other races, I see Hispanics. No matter if they're wrong or not, they're gonna stick beside each other. Oh yes, definitely they're gonna stick beside each other against you. They're not gonna hold each other accountable. And even if they do, it's not gonna be in front of you. It's not gonna be in front of you. Everybody but us sticks beside each other. We get a little bit of change. We're stunting in front of each other. We're stunting in front of each other. Oh, you ain't got this. You ain't got that. You told me I'd never be this and that. Instead of building each other up. Real community. Putting into our own community. And I get it. We got our stuff to heal from too. Our internal this and that. But we need to work on that amongst each other, inviting everybody else in but another black person. Code switching. Every time a non-black person come into your black-owned business or black-owned establishment, you code switch. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. And all that shit. And then another black person come in. Oh, what you want? All that. No, give me the same service you was giving them, because that feeds into it. It be a lot of that. That's why, for me, it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot. I do, and I try, and then get something, and then a lot of it is the homophobia, the transphobia that I get walking to the establishments with the black people. Yeah, I got my things, but I still speak on it. I still doing my advocacy, still doing this type of stuff for what I can do. But then y'all condition y'all so, especially in the South. I'm in Mississippi. I'm in a deep crack of that ass South, where religion is definitely at the top of the list. Politics, the homophobia, all this stuff run parallel with me. And I'm not in many spaces. I'm not welcome. And in many spaces, I'm not welcome. So I'm not putting myself in harm's way. I'm not doing that. But I use my platform the way I can to speak on. Now some things I can go, because hey, I'm a walking advocate. Every time I walk out of my threshold, out of my home, go somewhere to the store, go somewhere, I'm a walking advocate. I'm gay everywhere I go. I'm black everywhere I go. Okay, living my authentic self, still advocating without even saying a damn word. But I still deal with the homophobia and transphobia. This stuff does exist. But the thing is, back to the Epstein files, girl. Speaking on that, y'all y'all be asking questions that have nothing to do with that. It's unfortunate. And y'all not outraged. The crash out to me that the black gay man did at the airport was valid. I need y'all get in these comments and talk about the Epstein's file and what y'all learned. How insane that is. And then what can we do? I mean, what y'all trying to impeach? I've heard rumors of people trying to gather together and impeach Trump again. Again. Again? You have to impeach someone again? Y'all let this person go a second term and try not to even have no other terms after that. Just a dictatorship. Y'all won't ever have to vote again. Why would that be okay? Like, this is insane. But they have conditioned y'all so good, beating y'all brain so much. Homosexuals are the enemy. Then you have gay cousins. Everybody have a gay cousin. Everybody have a gay uncle. Everybody have a gay best friend. Everybody have a gay this and gay that. And y'all are outraged about that. But then y'all also, aside from that, trying to tell Download Man to come out the closet. Just to be yourself. No, bitch, they're not gonna come out the closet. Look how we're at the top of the list. We're at the top. We're the target. We are the threat. Why the hell would they come out the closet? Why? Why? To get treated like us? To get ostracized like us? To get disowned? Lose their jobs? Lose their kids? Because you're going to always hold it over their head? I could be like, I done got religious. I'm back in the church, and I want to try to be straight. Y'all never gonna let me live. I could do that. I could do that. Be like, I'm not gay anymore. It's people that's doing that, but y'all will always hold that over their head. So what the hell makes you think that a Download Man is gonna come out the closet? I really want to know that. I really want to know. Living right according to y'all, like to y'all standard of what's morally right, and all this type of stuff. If I decided to do that, for example, I would never live that down. But y'all got pedophiles over here invited to the cookouts. Uncle James, Uncle Lester, Brute, whatever, and he's good and comfortable at the cookout eating freely. known to be touching little girls, known to be talking about, well, if you wasn't my niece, if you wasn't my and y'all be like, oh, this is what he does, and your child is clearly telling you, tugging your leg, telling you, I don't want to be around him. I don't like him. Oh, he don't mean no harm. He don't mean no harm. But for example, me sitting there, you would have a problem with me sitting over there, and I'm just getting out of my business, eat my food, ain't bother nobody. Like, I can't have my children around that. What you teaching my child? Get away from my child. You try to touch my child when he's just clearly Uncle James doing. Uncle Lester, Uncle Bruce, Uncle Timmy, Uncle Jeffrey Dahmer. As far as the cannibalism and all that type of stuff, and pedophilia, because it was young black men he was dismembering. Y'all have no issue. It's no, and ain't nobody in these comments even talking about y'all, but y'all said so far religion, asking me if I'm a man, woman, homophobic. Nobody's talking about the pedophilia of it all, the why our country is in disarray, will continue to be in disarray because y'all only thing is when y'all want to protect or finally decide to protect women and children is at the mention of homosexuality. Mm, girl. Oh, I gotta show y'all. It's so pretty. My bad. It's just pretty out here, girl. I just had to say that, girl. And that's why I ain't want to just go sleep. I just want to, I ain't want to eat because I could have very well ate and went to sleep. But I'm going to come out here, go live a little bit and, do a little something. And I'm on the prowl, too. I'm on the prowl. But to get away from that for a while, Valentine's Day is coming up. Valentine's Day is coming up. And I'm not going to be petty about it no more. I'm not. I'm not. I haven't been in a few years petty about it, which I've never hated. But I'm not going to, you know, uh, like I never hated on people, on couples for having a Valentine's and all that beautiful stuff. I never was like, ugh, like I hate girl. What? But I've never, I always wanted to make sure people know that's so beautiful, an inspiration to people to love, and not just that day, because a person can be your Valentine's every single day. But Valentine's Day is coming up, and I do want to ask people, do you have a Valentine? And if you think your Valentines have to be someone else, no, it could be you. You could be your own Valentine. You could be your own Valentine's. Like self love is the best love. Loving yourself can be in your own company, party by yourself. Like those things are beautiful, and it's not no sense of that sounds so, oh my goodness, like so pathetic. Like to love on myself, date myself. Like no, society has definitely lied to you. Like you have to love yourself. How else would you be able to love somebody else correctly? Like you gotta love yourself, be able to be alone sometimes, learn things that you never knew about yourself. I never knew that I could make it on my own. I never knew that I could smile by myself. I never knew that, I could really just I could really just make it out here on my own. It's important, especially if you plan on being with somebody, learning how to be your individual self. So when you get with someone, you can still have your individuality. You don't have to lose or sacrifice yourself with someone. You just chipping away at yourself. That creates resentment. All this type of stuff. You allow people to take advantage of you, and so you end up losing yourself. Like if getting with somebody, I have to sacrifice all my whole stuff to be with them to make them happy. No, and then I have to take accountability for that too. Because why did I allow that? Why did I, you know, quit? My self worth is at the motherfucking in the toilet. So no, by getting by yourself, learning how to be by yourself, and all this good stuff. That's good. That's good. Doing work, going to therapy, dealing with past trauma, so you won't take it out on your partner. And then, get into the good stuff of being vulnerable with yourself, being real with yourself, letting you know that did hurt me. Because you think being strong meaning masking your feelings. No, when you're at your strongest is when you're vulnerable, when you're crying, when you're just getting it off your chest, letting it be known, this hurts me, this affected me or whatever, or this made me feel good. It ain't gotta be bad, just being vulnerable, just things that, that you may not admit to everyone. Like those things, that's when you're your strongest. You're not weak when you're experiencing your emotions, feeling it. You're at your strongest. You trying to use substance abuse to mask it, or, you know, it's only creates more problems. That's when you're in your weaker mind frame. Being able to face your traumas by going to therapy, taking the initiative to self reflect and be like, okay, I did this. I can still do something about it. Making sure that it doesn't affect my current or my future or someone I'm with, or not to pass it down to my children. These things, you're strong when you do that. You're strong when you do that. I mean, yes, wait, today is the 10th, right? Yeah, I think today is the 10th. Yesterday was made the 8 months of me being smoke free. And that wasn't easy for me to do because, first of all, I like to smoke. That's why I'm not gonna be, I'm not gonna say that I'm not gonna mean it. Never going to smoke again, because I mean, actually, I like it. Like, not for like cigarettes or whatever, but I like the smell of like Newports, when they used to be Newports, or the cool smell, like the box. I used to love that smell. Like I like weird smells like gasoline from and so like that. Just that's my weird stuff that I like to smell. So I knew I was gonna smoke eventually, and then my bad ass was up there wrapping, paper, putting grass and paper and pretending it was a cigarette. I just knew I was gonna smoke. I just knew it. But anyway, I'm not promoting for anybody to smoke, but that was just me. But I knew I was gonna smoke. But anyway, besides that, I was going through a lot of trauma, a lot of verbal abuse, physical abuse, like all this type of abuse you can think of. And I was like, I saw a cigarette, and I was like, I ain't pick it up. I actually bought the cigarette from another adult, a trailer, grown person that stayed in the trailer across from us, and had got it from them. And 'cause I think they were, at the time she was selling them for like 25 cents, 75 cents a pop. So I was like, okay, let me go ahead and get one. I started to smell it at first, because my mama had pissed me off, girl. Then I lit it. Then I was like, okay, why people smoke? I don't understand why. I was like, okay, it's cute, but until then I kept smoking, and I did that real long inhale, and I felt that buzz, and I was like, hell was that? And I looked at it. I was like, oh, wait a minute. But then I didn't start buying like packs, like the whole pack until I was like, I'm gonna say 21, something like that, I believe. So yeah, I was smoking for about, like, really smoking for about like 7 years, I think. Then I was starting to to quit. You know, Probably longer, but time frame. But anyway, yesterday made 8 months of me being smoke free, and I'm proud of myself because it's not easy to do. Anyone that decides to quit smoking and stuff like that, whether it's cold turkey or it's through a length of time, the fact that you thought about it and stuff like that, that counts too. And I understand. If even if you decide to relapse, so even if you relapse, don't beat yourself up. Even if you decide to keep smoking, whatever, and it doesn't mean that you're still not dealing with your feelings. It's just, to each his own. But I definitely do commend you for people that just want to let that part of their life go. But anyway, I had to say that because, girl. But anyway, back to the Valentines. I'm not gonna have a Valentine's this year again, but I'm going. Well, no, I take that back. I'm gonna be my own Valentine. But I don't know if I'm gonna do anything major or something like that. I don't know. Because I probably went to the coast, not to the beach, because the beach ain't giving no more. It's ugly, you know. I could probably go walk on just get the feels and then just stuff like that. See if it's a man somewhere on a bit on a beach or whatever beach, but probably most likely the casino. Because every time I went to the Gulfport, I went to the casino, but I went to the restaurant. I don't really care for gambling, but I definitely loved the restaurant, girl. The buffet, I mean. That buffet was lit. When I talk about plates, I was eating. But y'all, hold on. Make sure you tap up the screen and share, cause the more people come in, the better. The more people come in, the better, honey. But yes, um, Valentine's Day. I don't. I might try to do a little something. But I hope all the couples, y'all don't forget that special thing y'all got when you in a relationship. Continue to date, make time for y'all that quality time, find out what each other's love languages are and stuff. I don't think people take the time to learn those things as if those things are not important. They are. Learning someone's love language is so important. You wondering why um they respond more to gifts. They may have the love, what is called, love gift or some shit. I would say gift, bitch. Because I know mine is quality time, not for baby. But I believe you can have you know, all of them could be your love language to certain extents. Because I don't know many people that don't like gifts, but that might not be the main, love language of yours. But I know mine is quality time, physical touch, definitely. Physical touch, a little bit of some gifts. I wouldn't mind, receiving a little gift or two, a teddy bear or something, girl. A little bracelet and stuff, and so on and so forth. But that is important, like learning people, like what's to say zodiac, what's all this type of stuff, the things that y'all Bible teach y'all to beware. Like, girl, that Bible is not the end all be all, and that's what got y'all all entangled, bitch. Stop looking at that Bible, that book that was written by man, that was man made, dictate your whole life. Take the what's good out of it, what resonates with you, and go about your business. Everybody don't have to believe it. Just because you are Christian does not make you a good person. I'm gonna say that again. Just because you are Christian does not make just because you are religious don't make you a good person. Because actually you could be worse as an individual, as a human being. That does not make you a good person. You don't believe in God. Just because I don't believe in your God doesn't make me a bad person. I know how y'all don't like to hear that, because some of the worst people I met were Christian. Some of the best people I met were non believers. Ain't that funny? Because who be trying to force who? Just when somebody come up here, Jesus is king. Just because you believe that does not mean that I should. And just because I don't believe it, or if I don't believe it, doesn't make me a bad person. Because who trying to force who? I'm just saying, girl, it's so much going on. Like, people here, you can love people, love an entities that you don't even know for a fact exist. You just believe they do, and believing and knowing is two different things. But you could hate me, and you see me, you know I exist for a fact because we're walking and living proof of that. But anyway, yeah, back to Valentine's Day, girl. Um, y'all live it up. Bring that old thing back. Like, chocolates, teddy bears, going to, get a card, just, I about to say Easter Bunny, like, all that. Celebrate yourself too. Make some time for yourself. Me time. Me time. Have that day set out for you and do something. Go to the spa and all that. That is wonderful. Do that. I'm trying to make sure. Who is this one person in here? Why you haven't said nothing, girl? Or you jacking off? Hey, I know it's just you and me in the building, but hey, I'm gonna post this stuff because I always do. I gotta make sure I talk about it and post it, um, so my community could speak on it and all that type of good stuff. But yeah, celebrate yourself, girl. If you don't have another human to celebrate it with, do it with yourself. And I'm probably gonna come on here and you know show if I buy something, probably show something that I bought um or something like that because I want to celebrate it with you guys and all that type of stuff. Even if it's one person, it don't matter. But bitch, yes, do something for you. Go do something you love to do, and just it's all about love, loving yourself, and learn about Black queer history. We have history too. Learn more about Black history. It's Black history, and I'm so damn baffled, that Black people don't be walking around saying to each other, Happy Black History Month. Cause I know y'all ain't gonna say Happy Black Queer History Month. Y'all just not gonna say that, girl. Y'all just think we don't do nothing. Y'all still so conditioned to hate gays, girl. Hate gay, girl. Oh, they gay. Like, let's stop. Stop already. Do y'all get tired of that? Grown men not wiping their ass cause they believe it's gay. Cause they believe it's gay. Y'all letting people dictate what is a real man. And a lot of time it ain't even men that's saying it. Y'all letting people that was fatherless tell you what grown man is. And not just because of that, but I just want to dig that in, just make that shit go into their damn heart, honey. Make that shit sting. Like y'all letting people how when they never met, and y'all let men, women, or whoever dictate to you what a real man is, and they don't even know how to keep a man, or the man they with keep dogging their motherfucking ass out. How you gonna tell how? Y'all tap it up, tap the screen, share it, share the live, girl. So more people can come in. But yeah, motherfucker, how you gonna be homophobic and you still using gay lingo? How you gonna be against the gays and you're still using, but no shade, no tea? Like, hey girl, ooh, you beat mother. All this stuff that came from Black and brown gays. Oh, that's sickening. That's sickening. All this stuff come from us. A lot of girl. But y'all don't never want to do y'all work. Y'all never want to do the work. That's why I say look up Black queer history to learn. Like, oh my goodness, I got this from them. But you hate us so much though. But you believe we're trying to be you. A lot of you females believe that we're trying to be you, but y'all dig into our culture. That's why a lot of men be looking at you and asking you, "Are you a man? Are you a trans?" And y'all get mad at us, but y'all believe only femininity and all that belongs to you. But y'all get clocked. It doesn't belong. Black masculinity and femininity don't belong to anybody, and then any of us could use it interchangeably. But y'all don't want to admit when y'all digging into our culture, and I give grace because some of y'all may not know, but still no excuse because a lot of y'all have gay friends. A lot of y'all may not even know y'all be having trans friends, trans women as friends, trans men as friends because they're not clocky. A lot of y'all real women get clocked because your bone structure is strong as fuck. But you blame it on trans women. How? When they're not your parents. Your parents are responsible for that. They should never have got together to make you. That's their fault. That is our biological problem. And genetically, you should not pass that on if that's so big of an issue. Trans women have nothing to do with that. Bitches been having strong faces since the beginning of time. I mean, I'm just saying. Can't do nothing about that. Just stay away from each other. Like, two strong faces don't girl. Well, maybe it might create a soft face. I don't know. I don't know. Might cancel each other out. I don't know. But how you gonna blame us? And I say us because I believe I all of it. Bass film, man, woman. But I'm just not no boy or a girl. I'm a grown girl. So that's why you be like, you're not a boy. Yeah, I'm not. I'm a grown ass man. You were born a man. No, they were not. But you could be like, I'm playing semantics, whatever, girl. But y'all asses don't be, girl. Don't be looking up half the shit y'all be believing is true. Like, look up what you asked to see if it's some evidence that back up, see if it's some damn facts that back up what the fuck you say. And none of y'all like doing that. Oh, from Mississippi. I'm gonna need y'all to, I'm gonna need y'all to heavily tap on that damn screen, girl. Tap it up. Need some more likes in here. Need a little more likes, girl. But y'all from Mississippi. Where y'all from? And then I do gotta say this, girl. I talk a lot of shit though. Some people can't see it, or only they phase they can only, you know, distinguish. Oh, they're just talking shit right now. They just, girl. People be getting up in their arms about me. Oh, I can't stand him. Sometimes you gotta know when I'm, doing the most. Cause I'ma always do the most. Oh, Virginia, okay. Yes. Yes, it just be like that. But I'm trying to build an authentic base of people, of subscribers that get it. My own community of the people that don't fit in a lot of places. The people that are authentic to themselves. Because I do believe when you really yourself, you might not you probably not gonna have that many friends, especially if you someone that is blunt. You have your own mind. Yeah, you can agree to disagree, but at the end of the day, it's not that you can't be worked with or people can't, talk to you or you can't be held accountable because, I guess people like to do that. But when you stand in your truth and all that type of stuff, you're not really gonna have a lot of friends. You know, people want you to hate on a certain person together and they really have no valid reason to hate on that person. I don't like them. I ain't with that type of stuff. I don't jump on. I'm not a bandwagon type of bitch. Like, yeah, you can. That's why I be like, morals and sexual orientation do not go together. That person has a character flaw. They just they have character flaw. But me being gay does not equal I'm a bad person. I be trying to tell people that shit. Um, they still on that's so immature to me. That should be so immature. I be like, but it be grown people. This the thing. This to be grown ass people. These Gen Z and generations after that, because I don't know what generation come after Gen Z. Girl, um, yeah, this be grown people, arrested development that keeps them stagnant, arguing like we in kindergarten, girl. I be like, these grown folks. I be like, wow, wow, wow. I mean, when I was a kid, I wanted to be grown because I was like, they was free, they grown, they mature, they at peace, and all this type of stuff to get grown. Tap up the screen, y'all. Tap it up, tap it up. And Valentine's Day coming up. Let me know if you got a Valentine's or not. These grown folks to get grown. I feel like I've been bamboozled, lied to, gooped. That's what I feel. I'm like, these not the same grown people that I wanted to aspire to be like. I thought y'all was comfortable in y'all own skin. I thought grown folks was comfortable in their skin, was mature, had wisdom, let me know, let me know financial security, all this type of stuff, so I could have the white picket fence, have my family, and all this type of stuff. Nope. No, the elders, the ancient ones, sitting over there, keying at the young one, girl, and it's male centered. Then here go the men, a whole group of men getting around talking about, oh, that gay stuff, because a group of men get together by the boatload. There's some a gay conversation that's gonna come up. Yeah, I kill my son if you gay. I'd rather my son be a thug, a womanizer, pedophile, and all this type of stuff. But gay is where I draw the line. So you already know that's gonna come up. Then it's just, girl. But yes, let me know if y'all gonna have a Valentine's. I really want y'all to answer that. But yeah, I just it's just it's just a big no in this generation, and yeah, I just feel like I was lied to. I do, like, and then they don't even do what they used to do for us. Like, it used to be a lot of people at the park, barbecuing. A lot of people was in community. Like, it was giving. Before social media became a big thing, I used to see a lot of people just out and about together. But now everybody is glued to their phone. Now, aside from me being on my phone going live, but we ain't finna do that. But besides that, you know what I mean. Going to the park, like, using that old that. Well, they probably might not have those old ass grills like they used to at the parks and stuff. Whatever. But grilling over there at the park, having slides, like having like parties at the park. Ain't nobody doing it no more. Ain't nobody. Then the pandemic happened, so that made it worse. People don't. People, I think, pretty much don't forgot how to socialize. Y'all tap up the screen. Tap it up, girl. Tap it up some more. Share this live so more people could come in. Share it, and subscribe because I'm close to being at 700. I'm so happy. I work so hard. Y'all don't understand to get to 700 subscribers. Oh my goodness. It's like pulling teeth. And they probably see, oh, one little thing, and unsubscribe. Cause I'm not for everybody. I'm not. Me, when I get passionate about something, I step on toes because I've been made to feel uncomfortable life my entire life to be uncomfortable. I was pretty much raised, conditioned to hate myself. So you think I'm gonna come on social media or whatever or on my platform and not make other people think and feel uncomfortable? People have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, especially when you set boundaries. Setting boundaries is gonna make people uncomfortable because the one thing people love to do is take advantage. When you start to say no, people are gonna have a problem with it. No is a full sentence. No, you ain't gotta explain damn thing. Not nothing. But yeah, I've worked so hard to get to 700 subscribers, and my biggest goal is to get to 1,000. So I can get some monetizing and all that good stuff. I have the content. I have the, um, all that good stuff that I need to have. But then, me being homosexual slash transsexual, since I get transphobia too, is thank you so much for the tab, honey. Welcome. Like, I get all of that, and the message totally goes down the drain. I done talked about the Epstein's file, Valentine's Day, about the crash out at the airport, homosexuality, transphobia, cannibalism, and people come in and talk about Jesus and talk about, asking me, am I, am I a man or whatever. Totally missed everything that I said every time, every time, and I'd be like, sometimes I'd be like, why me? Why? I mean, I ain't asking or want to be anybody's favorite, but guys, goodness, like y'all, like people can't pay attention. It's like, girl, totally missed the message. I hate the messenger, so their message is invalid. It's a lot of that. That's why we're here in this administration. This is why we're here. And like I said on my other live, if you ever want to know how a person really feel, have a debate about them or disagree with their politics or where they stand in politics or their religion. You will find out so much about them. You'll find out so much. You'll be like, wow, 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 wow. And they are to completely, there are a lot of times when people be completely unself-aware. They don't be self-aware at all. And I'm like, damn, you have the right to vote. You have the right to vote, bitch. Okay, all right. Yes, indeed, honey. No, indeed, actually. And I'm just still waiting for people to answer my question, though. My big question. Where is the evidence? Where's the proof that trans women are a threat? Where's the proof? I want to see. Where's the proof, girl? Where's the proof that y'all need automatic barbed wire fences to keep our animalistic ass away? I say our because, girl, I get that too. I get it too. I get transphobia too as a gay man, but they lump us all together because they believe we all the same thing, which I have no problem with it because the bitch asked me if I'm trans, bitch. I take that as a compliment. Yes, bitch, all that. That lets me know. And I'd be like, I'm glad you see it. That's why I'd be like, okay, still got it. Because some of that I take in like, girl, I'm still that bitch. So, say it. You know what I mean? If I'm not causing a problem, then that means, damn, I need to get on my shit again. I can never afford to just let everything just go to waste. Being a bad bitch is not for the weak. But saying like I get all that too, and it's like, damn, it, it's unfortunate. You know, gotten at my work discrimination, all this type of stuff. Yeah, I probably plan on going somewhere else with this, but yeah, I mean, and I probably could have went to court and all this type of stuff for the discrimination because I've definitely asked supervisors and the higher ups why they don't have things in place that um, for them to, because we were having safety meetings. We were having a safety meeting because this young boy found out he was like an immigrant. He didn't have his I guess visa or license or whatever, and he was underage. He was like 16, and he died. He died working on machinery at the place. And raw, his parents, I think they tried to sue or whatever, and I think his parents lost the case because they found out he was smoking marijuana and stuff like that, and they got away with it. But they were still listed as the dirty dozen during in the news. They was listed as the dirty dozen. Y'all tap up the screen, because we ain't gonna get nobody in here unless y'all tap it up and share, so people can get involved. Thank you. But he ended up dying. And girl, they was trying to get a settlement, and they lost, but they was still named Dirty Dozen. And I don't think this was the first time at all, because that was my second time working at the place. So I'm like, damn, how many times is y'all gonna get this list, and how are y'all still open? But anyway, I digress. They happened, and we had to have safety meetings because OSHA was on that ass. OSHA has been on that ass, as they should, because it's been so much that I've seen and all that type of stuff that they got away with, and hopefully never get away with. And I don't want people to lose their job. Well, The people that deserve they out of damn job, girl. Not the messy bitches. It's always messy bitches in management. It's always, it seems like you gotta be a messy ass bitch, no life. You gotta make other people's lives horrible for your position and abuse your power. That's how it always be. And then HR ain't no damn better because they there to, look after the company, not about the employees at all. So yeah, I went to management and asked them, why don't y'all have things in place that talks about homophobia and transphobia and stuff? And my supervisor at the time told me that they said that would kind of cause a little like friction, or it would kind of be like, I don't know. It implied what she was saying, that um not verbatim, that it was like pretty much be kind of chaotic, like not be able, they like won't be able to differentiate between, like kind of like it was like excusing, like no, and clearly you can look up what homophobia means, what transphobia means, because we need jobs too. Just how people be like, why they gotta be a gay person in every show or every movie that I just they really not related to the plot or whatever. They just let them in because just look at it for a reason, bitch. We need jobs, bitch. We need to be able to support our families too. Y'all know the children that y'all disown because they are homosexual, because they are gay, because they are queer. We to be the That's what a term of being called a gay mother or a gay father is. They take in the kids that y'all throw away. We take in the kids that y'all throw away. We do. That's why you need to say representation, real representation, because those stereotypes, the banal and all this type of stuff, the extreme of nice. Yeah, it's some of us that are flamboyant. Me sometimes, some days, but then I'm in between a lot of times when I'm that's a butch queen or whatever, bitch. Like us, we take in. You look up ballroom culture where they have the gay mothers, trans women, all this type of stuff. Take in the kids that y'all disown. All you gotta do is look up Paris is Burning. It's free. Far as I know, still on YouTube to see about the culture. Yes, they go work regular jobs to support the kids because they still have to be fed too. But just because due to your religion and your politics, you are okay with disowning your child, and they be on the street, and that's why AIDS had got so rampant. The epidemic of AIDS that people don't they hate to discuss and think it was just for us trying to survive. A lot of them had to go into sex work, prostitution to survive because we be discriminated against so bad or at that time. Yes, we made progress, but then y'all trying to push us back, and there's some of us that are still being discriminated against, especially as it pertains to trans women, because they need to eat too. Y'all forget that they're human too. They're human. They're human. Regardless if you believe they are women or not, they are still human. They have families to feed. We have kids too. That's why representation is important. That is why representation is important. Why should I see them and be y'all be sounding, a lot of y'all black people that be saying that be sounding so much, that sounds very white of you. Since you need that white validation so bad. That's very white of you to do. Because it wasn't that long ago. It wasn't that long ago that white people, they were saying the same thing to you. It's unnatural. How can I explain this to my kids? And they still do that. People still arguing, fighting you down, arguing you down to say the N word. Still. Black History Month, I have seen so many positive posts, but I've been seeing a whole lot of about Black history, and I've seen a lot of laughing emojis, a lot of white people laughing, doing the laughing emojis because they hate to see it. They hate it. You can't tell me that racism doesn't still exist because I still see it. What's the laugh about saying that one of the girls had perished? One of the influential girls, the advocate girls, the activists have passed. I saw hateful comments under Marsha P. Johnson, a trans woman. She was very activist, highly respected, and laughing emojis. Why are you laughing? What's funny? But I choose to disengage because the nothing that racists hate more is to be ignored because they are energy vampires. Racist people, there's no point in arguing with them or trying to get them to understand because they will not. They are so hate driven. Just like a lot of you black people when it comes to homosexuals. That's why we tell y'all racism, homophobia is it's built on the same thing and it goes back to it stems, it's heavily rooted, stems from white supremacy. But y'all do. So y'all now it's just now you are this first. You are this first. We ain't got time for that. Well, what you hate is gonna turn around and bite your ass back in the ass. It's doing it. It's doing it already. You hate me. You hate your damn self, girl. It comes right back on you. So it really don't be no point in, you know. But to the ones that do have an open mind and might not agree on every single thing, but do respect the fact that I'm putting my life on the line, or they did, or what have you, and you can still live your life and uplift and all this type of stuff. That agree that I'm still human and I deserve a right to this land because I was born here. Because I'm born on Earth. I'm born here. I deserve a right, just like you. Because what I eat don't make you shit, and vice versa. But I'm not hurting anyone by being myself. I'm not hurting anyone by being myself. Just being myself and walking around, minding my own business, which I do every single day. But I'm still a problem. How? How? And y'all, every time we always clock y'all see, y'all only bring up y'all kids when you are uncomfortable with something. Your kids are not. Y'all give y'all kids so very little. Y'all believe they are stupid. Oh, they don't know. They confused. No, bitch, you are confused. You keep using your children as a shield. They do that in war, and they still have to off them kids. You care so little about your kids. That's showing how very little you care about them. You got to put them in front of you to handle a grown person's business. No, handle your own business. Tell me what the fuck you really tell me from you. You got to hide behind your kids, bitch. You a weak ass hoe. I never respect that. You got to hide behind your kids. That's exactly what religion in that Bible taught y'all. God sent Jesus to handle a grown man's job. That wasn't Jesus doing if Jesus existed, but so on and so forth. He was supposed to handle his own business. So you telling me at a human standpoint, this how I explained to some other humans, girl, when they were trying to do that shit. They had a thing like, had no choice but to. From a human standpoint, if somebody come knock on your door at the middle of the night, you as a grown man, so because this is what man's supposed to do. So you gonna send your son, knock on your son door and tell them to answer the door. So that means he the man. You putting that responsibility of a man on a little boy. That dynamic is fucked. That family dynamic is fucked. You sending a little boy to handle a grown man. That wasn't his doing. He didn't have you. He didn't make you or create. So why the hell is it his responsibility? So a lot of y'all is doing that. Y'all live that same type of shit. Y'all put a lot in y'all on y'all kids. That's why a lot of kids can't be kids. I'm one of them. Had to take on responsibility that was not my own. A lot of black boys that are black men had to be the father, the son, and the fucking Holy Ghost, bitch. So much put on a black man at this point. A lot of writers about single mothers a lot of the time in a black household. A lot of because y'all know how y'all let it be. Black fathers be leaving the household. A lot of us was fatherless, honey. Had to take on those roles, and you wonder why we are tired. Wonder why we ain't see a lot of us in these group homes or whatever, in jail or whatever. But y'all cannot see that and be wondering why he ain't acting right because this is how they had to be everything to everybody too. But this is not the blame game. It's just seeing it from all standpoints, though. And it has to be discussed. We have to do our healing and stop inviting everybody in that can't see. We don't need no fucking white saviors over here. Letting everybody in just because they know how to do the Dougie, the electric slide. Girl, girl, it's simple. History repeat itself. Motherfucker, you spiritual, and they up there bringing a book. Well, I'm gonna show you about this guy. I promise you everlasting, eternal life. All you gotta do is believe in him. Took your goddamn land and your women and children, raping them and raping the little boys too, cause the boys was getting buck break too. So, but y'all compare that to homosexuality. Those are predators. See how history repeats itself. It repeats itself over and over and over again. When is enough is enough? When is y'all gonna hear the message? Do anybody even be hearing the message and seeing how the parallels, seeing how shit is synonymous? But I'm not saying absolutely no one, absolutely nobody sees or hears, but it's not enough. It's still too much focused on homosexuality for me. It's too much. It's too much. Homosexuals ain't hurting nobody for the most part. We do have our bad seeds, but black people stop doing what the white supremacists do to you just because there's a few black seeds. Oh, we're a monolith. So just because those are the ones that are fucked up, we all fucked up. Because who is the majority of the ones that are completely out of line, have always been completely out of line, uncivilized group of people? Because you can't really just pick them out. So, girl, I'm just saying. I mean, hopefully y'all get in the comments probably after I release this into the wild and really talk about it, because I'm really, I've been over it. It's just still for some motherfucking reason I care. Child. But anyway, back to my subscribers, girl. I think I could be at 700 if people came in and subscribed, but since I can't see it from here, I need me at least 2 more subscribers until I get to 700. I worked so hard for that. I mean, y'all might end up subscribing and then be like, oh, he think he finna be at 700 and then unsubscribe. I know how y'all do, girl. If that makes y'all feel better, it just is what it is. I mean, I don't live for social media, but I do come on here and tell people what I know, because they may not do it themselves. And I'm gonna be real. Some people probably just can't read. I may have dyslexia or something. And I'm not talking about those girls. I'm not. I'm talking about people that can see and clearly comprehend, you know, not dealing with no, difficulties. You should, y'all should understand that type of stuff. I'm talking about those girls, That's what you take for granted that people wish that they had, like take for granted you being able up and able bodied to do what the hell you want to do, and instead just exist. That's just it. But yeah, I'm proud of I'm proud of that. Like if I had got to 700 by y'all being here, thank you, because I really do appreciate. I worked hard for that list 700, girl. Y'all don't understand. I had to grow, doing my I'm here to cause chaos, my that shit as fuck, all my lives, my videos, and all this type of stuff, and then was doing my night shift, my night shift stories, like all that good stuff. And when I got more, because I've been living for 32 years. I'm 31, but been living 32 years though. Um, I have a long life. A lot of freaky shit has gone on in my life. A lot, and I may do another, um, night shift live at night and all that type of good stuff, and let y'all know about some of this tea that I want to tell. I don't sell no names or whatever. It's not me protecting down low culture. It's me protecting me. And at the same time, y'all don't deserve all that tea. Some things I do want to have for myself, girl. an inside joke with me and a person that I experienced it with. But it'll still be juicy. It'll still be juicy. Just like that nigga that had walked out the damn door with his big ass dick. But yeah. But yeah, it's so much. It's so much. Especially about the Epstein files that I discussed today, which is so important. Like black people get it together. That black gay man risked his life, his being risking him not being on a flight list, the no flight list and all this type of stuff that he's risked just so y'all black people can wake the fuck up. But instead of hearing the message, y'all rather say that, oh, he's a homosexual, so I don't. Huh? Are these apartments spacious? Um, for me, kinda, yeah. Yeah, I think this is the first one. Yeah, I think they had moved out not too long ago. Yeah. I mean, I've seen. Well, I saw them barbecuing, so I, I think so. But because they got a grill right there, I just thought. I don't know if you know. All right. Yeah, so far it's been quiet over here, and people seem to mind their own business too over here. So that's a plus. So yeah. Mhm. Yeah. All right. All right. But yeah, y'all get up in here and have a discussion. I want y'all to talk to me and let me know like how y'all feel about it, especially when it comes to the Epstein files. Like, come on, y'all. You know, because for me it was valid. As I said, like I said at the top of the video, it was valid, a valid crash out, because we always discuss or be hearing black women say, "Who's gonna protect black women and children?" And Black queer history proves who's been the men. But y'all don't never want to say that because we don't fall under traditional masculinity, which is toxic masculinity, and we're the ones that you can't can't screw. And I've been saying this too. I might as well go ahead and say it, and then I'm gone. I be feeling like women are homophobic because we are the men in y'all life, but y'all can't have us sexually. So y'all see us as a wave star. Oh my god, you trying to be me and all this type of stuff, but y'all can't. Y'all get everything from a gay man, but sex. So that's why I be like, how do y'all even equate being gay to sex? Just sex, girl. All we are is sex. We be everything to you, but we don't get no dick from us. That's why I be feeling like y'all be wanting a gay best friend so much. It's psychological shit with y'all. But no, I'm not your gay friend. I'm a human, baby. I have a life, and I'm not here to cater to you. We're not here. Y'all believe, a lot of y'all black women believe that. Because, y'all up here giving all y'all income tax to download Whisperer, but y'all using him. But y'all don't see that y'all the problem too. But y'all be wanting download men to come out of the closet to do what? To treat them how y'all treat us, to harass them. You too fine to be gay and so on and so forth. Harassing these men. And then just because there are masculine gay men. But then you see them as a waste because they're not trying to have sex with you. So there you going on to the emotional manipulation. You can't say they gay no more. The next thing is to that is you a pedophile, you this and that, and to guilt trip them into fucking you. Because a lot of y'all will stay in marriages, Rashida, with the man, and he just because he's not entirely making you happy, you stay there for the money, all this type of extra stuff. Oh, he gonna get me, which is desperate as fuck, pathetic as hell. Using. But then at the end of the day, you still blame the man. Clock that. So yeah, I'm cautious of people I'm around. I'm big on energy, all this type of stuff. My intuition tell me you a fuck nigga, a fuck bitch, or whatever, and all y'all is included. I keep away. But yeah, black people, get it together, girl. Cause times is a wasting. Times is a wasting. Stop looking for what Armageddon or the end days to be coming, girl. Stop it. There is no excuse to be doing all this fuck shit to make sure that it comes sooner because you believe in that Jesus coming soon, but you up there trying to usher him in to being why I gotta be destruction, why I gotta be fire and brimstone to usher his ass in if they exist. Girl, stop it. That's that toxic shit. That no, that coach way of thinking. Oh my goodness, I gotta get over it. Anyway, let me go ahead and go and wash my face because it done got hot and come out here and look at the men, girl. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. Hopefully, I had got to 700, but I'm gonna try again if I didn't. But y'all have a conversation. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, honey.